intelligence of Alonso. What's he going to do? The racer in him is desperate to take him on. He knows he's got a slower car. He knows Schumacher's going to have a run at him sooner or later. How hard will he defend?
That now looks like Michael's strongest suit, doesn't it? Because he can't match the Renault's torque and traction. And Alonso going very, very conservative on the way in and very protective. And that's given Michael the run down the outside, but there's no way through there.
Nobody is in their seats here at Imola. Everybody is standing up down at Tosa in the grandstands below us as well. Absolutely thrilled by this battle. The cheering, the air horns are going. They're loving every moment of this. Michael Schumacher has one more lap, just 3 miles in which to find a passing place on Fernando Alonso.
Alonso's car's painfully slow in Rabatza 1. It's going to leave him exposed into the final chicane, but he's got enough torque to give himself a car length. Will Michael have a go into the final corner? He's too far behind.
He's not going to, he locks a breakdown. Amazing defensive driving by Fernando Alonso. His hand is out of the cockpit. Across the line they go.
Probably one of the best fights I had. I knew that Michael was more than 1 second faster than me, so my only chance was to hold him up a little bit in the middle of the corner and then to be in the throttle a little bit earlier than him, just to have this little space for the straight, and it works well.
Down towards turn 4, Nico Rosberg tries to make a move round the outside. Hamilton's got his covered. He's going to have to go the long way round, forced off the track by his teammate Nico Rosberg. And here comes Nico Rosberg into turn 1 for the lead. This Rosberg against Hamilton. Hamilton fights back. Rosberg has to concede the lead. Hamilton, Rosberg part 2, and he's going to try up the inside again. Rosberg, because he's got DRS, and this time Lewis Hamilton locks up as well as Nico Rosberg. Hamilton now trying to fight back down the hill. This is where Rosberg went off on the first lap. This is where Hamilton on lap 19 regains the lead back again. Here come the two Mercedes into turn 4. It's Rosberg and Hamilton going wheel to wheel. Is that Rosberg squeezing his way? Is that Hamilton squeezing his way? It's Hamilton just in the lead. Nico Rosberg into the first turn we go. Is this the lead now for Rosberg? Hamilton manages to stay ahead. There's no team orders going on a Mercedes.
Rosberg will be way, way quicker out of turn 2. He can get on the throttle, but Hamilton's covered the inside line. And those stickier tyres for Rosberg giving him better traction too. Will he leave him any space?
He's gone off the track. He's gone completely off the track, Nico Rosberg, but he's certainly not given up yet. He now has to. Mercedes are going to make it back-to-back 1-2s. It's Lewis Hamilton who once again wins the Grand Prix. Here's Hamilton using DRS. Might be the first corner where he can have a go at Hulkenberg. No. Thought about it though, didn't he? Hamilton on Hulkenberg using DRS, switches now to the left-hand side, is trying to go round the outside here. Hulkenberg's in a good position. Very good defensive driving by Hulkenberg.
I just hope that we don't fall off like bananas at the end of the race.
Third time of asking, fourth time of asking. Hamilton has a go. This time he is going to go down the inside. Hamilton moves himself up into 4th place. But now, of course, second DRS zone. Has Hulkenberg, even before the DRS opened, has Hulkenberg got the advantage? He's now storming ahead, isn't he?
Look at this. This is Hamilton again then, but see, that impressed me about Hulkenberg. He knows when he's got to defend, and he knows it'll cost him too much time to defend too early.
There goes Hamilton. How close is he without hitting Nico Hulkenberg going through that first corner? What a scrap and what a drive for Nico Hulkenberg, coming home to take 4th place for a Sauber team that will be delighted with his efforts. Best finish of the season for them, and for Hulkenberg a best equalling finish in Formula 1.
And you just wonder, can George Russell hold off Fernando Alonso for his first points as a Williams driver in Formula 1? How long can he fend off Fernando Alonso? Round the outside at turn 4, George Russell stays ahead.
This battle's going to continue all the way to the very end.
I'm loving this defence from George Russell though.
And the longer Russell keeps Alonso behind, the more damage he'll be doing to the tyres, but you can see he's still got DRS Alonso.
Alonso has another go. Really good traction out of turn 3. He's a lot closer to George Russell to make the move towards turn 4. This time, Fernando Alonso could get the move done way before they got to the corner, and that stout defence has ended in disappointment for George Russell.
Drove my heart out, but if you could choose to have any driver behind you, in a situation like that, you wouldn't choose Fernando.
For 1 point, it was like the last lap of the championship position. So, I mean, it was only 1 point, but I think it was at least deserved, for the whole team.
Okay, we'll be looking to hold up Lewis. I think it's best to do that.
Lewis will be nervous of the back of the Red Bull, and Perez will have a lunge up the inside. Inevitably, Lewis cuts back underneath him, and that's exactly what we expected to happen. He will now drive past him, give him a cheery little wave, and that was about all Perez could do, or was it? No. Perez with DRS is coming back into turn 9.
Okay, back him up through here.
So he is going to hold him up just that little extra bit. This is a very, very good tussle here. Perez as absolutely on the limit and as fair as he can be.
And parked on the apex of the slow corners, so plenty of battery and DRS.
Hamilton's going to try and get Perez into turn 1 and have to go the long way around the outside to do it, and can't quite do it. Perez playing the ultimate team game here for Max Verstappen, and this is really frustrating Lewis Hamilton. It's going to be hurting his tyres a little bit as well. Hamilton needs to get past Perez here. He does get past Perez. He moves towards the inside. He's going to force Perez the long way round if Perez is going to try and retake that lead of the race. But on lap 21, Hamilton does get past Perez.
Oh, Checo is a legend.
Absolute animal.
So that gap that was over 6 seconds, now 1.3 seconds, and all of a sudden, the Dutch grandstand's woken up, and I'm sure a lot of other people have too.
Ayrton Senna has got to keep Mansell behind him for 3 whole laps, and Mansell will never have been more determined to get past anybody. These two are the implacable rivals in Formula 1, and you can see for yourselves what the situation is now as Mansell swarms around all over the McLaren.
Right with him, Senna blocking away and sliding a lot, Senna knocking it down, and he almost came to a dead stop there.
Mansell weaving this way and that way, but Senna won't let him past. He's got the racing line, he's going to keep it. This last lap coming up, of course, is going to be the crucial one. It's got to be a brilliantly courageous move by Nigel Mansell if he's going to win the Monaco Grand Prix for the first time. And I do not see how Mansell, even Nigel Mansell on fresh tyres, is going to be able to get by. He can't. Ayrton Senna has won the Monaco Grand Prix, almost certainly, as he exits the Rascasse. Mansell closes, but it's too late, and Ayrton Senna wins at Monaco for the 5th time.
I mean, I must compliment Ayrton because he pretty well second-guessed every move I tried to do, and he was very fair. I mean, he's entitled to do what he did, and I think he drove fantastic, and that's why he won the race, and I came a close second.
We ride on board now in the Red Bull of Pierre Gasly. Kimi Raikkonen may be starting to struggle on his tyres because Gasly has reeled in the Alfa Romeo on this lap, pulls out from behind the rear wing of Kimi Raikkonen. Brake dust coming off the front right tyre of that Red Bull as he slams on the brakes into turn 4. Neatly done there by Kimi Raikkonen to keep that Alfa ahead of the Red Bull. It's the battle for 7th place at the moment. It's allowing Lando Norris to start pulling clear of Raikkonen. This time Pierre Gasly tries to go down the inside of Kimi Raikkonen at turn 4, and once again Kimi Raikkonen is having none of that whatsoever and is keeping the Frenchman at bay. Gasly returns for another go at Kimi Raikkonen.
Gasly's got to go down the right-hand side. It's the only way here now. So he's and Raikkonen knows that very well indeed.
Well, he's going to have to go the long way round once again. Kimi's positioning that Alfa in exactly the right place there.
This is so close.
Everybody in the grandstands, everybody up on their feet every time they come through. They're loving this. We've got 26 more laps of it.
Michael Schumacher clearly with some kind of graining situation, and the graining's not going to go away, and surely Alonso's going to stick it up the inside, but Michael didn't give him any space at all, and I really thought he got a good shout there. It's now a question of how brave is Alonso going to get to pass the Ferrari.
We've had over 50 racing laps here, and 2 of the finest drivers in the world are just 0.3 of a second apart. 17 points ahead in the World Championship at the moment. It'll be 15 ahead of Michael Schumacher if it finishes like this.
Oh, Alonso running very well. They just kept it out of the gravel. Got it a little bit tail happy in the middle of the Villeneuve chicane.
Mostly you study who is behind, in that case Fernando, where is the moments where it could get critical, and you prepare yourself just for these areas, and it worked out.
Lando Norris has a big opportunity here. The top two contenders for the championship of the world. How defensive will Max Verstappen go? How defensive can Max Verstappen go? Norris trying to go around the outside. Is there room? Is there a moment for the McLaren to use the traction? Trying the long way round, there will be no route through, but the up and under might produce itself. This is going to be so fast, side by side at speed.
Lining him up again. He is oh so close. Big defensive move from Verstappen into one.
It's on the edge. We aren't into the full brinkmanship yet. This is the best opportunity he's had since lap number 1 to take the place. He puts the car on the outside line, tries to duck back through. It's not done yet. Verstappen knew it. Held on to the inside line, and now off the racing line that he wants to be. There's an opportunity. The two contenders again, separated by hardly anything. Max Verstappen on the defensive, Lando Norris on the attack, Lando Norris going through on the brakes, or can Verstappen hang on to it? He keeps his foot in, they both go off the road. Lando Norris has a penalty for leaving the track and gaining an advantage.
Prost closing now, this is where he's going to make his efforts with Prost. That's Ayrton Senna in front. Senna on the right, Prost in the blue and white and yellow Williams behind both of them. The yellow and green Benetton of Michael Schumacher, and Prost is going for it, and he's done it! He's done it! He has it! My goodness, he has it! Wow, that was very, very fraught indeed. Did you see the way the Williams got out of shape there? Now, Ayrton Senna is perfectly entitled to go anywhere on the circuit that he wants to, provided he does not blatantly weave his McLaren Ford. We have cameras on Senna's car, on Prost's car, and on Schumacher's car. Second, third, and fourth. I'll have it now, says Alain Prost. I think I'm going to take second place. I don't think you are, says Ayrton Senna. Yes, I am. This is absolutely sensational stuff.
Sooner or later, as we see it now, he's just made that pass very strongly. If he holds the tight line in, he's okay. Schumacher getting close to Ayrton Senna, and watch this young man. He's going to give him a real push, and he has done it. He's gone through. No, he hasn't. They were side by side.
Up into third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth gear, building to 180 miles an hour for the sweep left at Abbey Curve.
He's going to have a go at him here, almost certainly going into bridge. He's going to have a go. Can he do it? No, he can't. It's just too fast there. Senna's not giving him enough speed.
This is Schumacher taking third place as forecast by J.Y. Stewart.
Tsunoda's been looking for that pass lap after lap. Magnussen doesn't want to give it up. Brilliant racing from the pair of them. Magnussen knows that he's not going to score a point in the race. That is defiance, and it's cost Yuki Tsunoda, because Esteban Ocon finally gives Alpine something to smile about.
It means so much to Haas to get a point, and they might actually get it with Magnussen driving like this, with Hulkenberg up the road as well. So inadvertently, this defensive drive that he's having is massively helping out Nico Hulkenberg to pit and come out ahead at this stage.
As Hulkenberg comes into the pits, given a gap by his teammate, and Haas have engineered a chance to get Hulkenberg into the points.
Great job, Nico. Really happy to get first points of the season. Nice work.
Yep, thanks, AO.
Not a great day for me, of course, but then I think I made up for it with the effort on keeping everyone behind to create a gap for Nico to pit, and he scored a point today, so that's super important.
Villeneuve leads. The rest of the race is a battle for survival for Villeneuve as Lafitte makes attempt after attempt to get by, somehow. And somehow, Villeneuve holds him off. Here Jacques tries on the inside. But the race is over. With 4 cars, Villeneuve, Lafitte, Watson and Reutemann finishing within a second. The Ferrari mechanics applaud Villeneuve for a fine race.
Hamilton might try and get past Alonso here.
Alonso locked up. This is going to give him a big chance now.
What Fernando Alonso did there was brilliant defending.
Hyper aggressive, running him out the outside. Now Lewis, another chance. Wow, Alonso is just brilliant at defending, isn't he? What a great job he did there.
I tell you what, Fernando Alonso is doing a wonderful job defending, not just for himself, but also for his teammate, Esteban Ocon, leading this race at the moment, who might have been thinking, I could be under pressure from Hamilton here, but Fernando, can you hold him up for a little bit? DRS once again for Hamilton. Alonso makes Hamilton go the long way round the outside. Oh, they almost touch. Hamilton has to back out of it. This time he's alongside, and I think they might have touched there as well. Hamilton had to back out of it. Alonso somehow is keeping Hamilton at bay. Esteban Ocon is going to be a Grand Prix winner in Formula One. Ocon wins the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Fernando came fifth, but he is probably the reason that he won. He held off Hamilton for a long time.
What a legend, what a legend.
Well, that's great to see, the team spirit. That's awesome that Fernando is celebrating his young teammate in that way.
Here comes Alonso out of that pit lane, and there is Mark Webber. Has Alonso got out ahead? It seems he has.
Race situation, we are safe in fourth.
Okay, we need to pass the Renault in front because we think he's not gonna stop again.
Alonso's got to force Petrov into an error and clear him quickly, and so has Mark Webber.
Okay, if we can pass Petrov, then we can get Button at the stop, so it's very important to pass Petrov now.
And here comes Alonso going through the inside of Petrov, but he's careful not to do. He's almost going off the track. He has gone off the track. He cannot gain position though. Petrov's got through, and Alonso there. A little mistake.
Okay, I know and I see you are doing your best, but really it's critical to pass it. I know you're doing your best.
Sebastian Vettel is on track to be world champion.
There's some frustration creeping in from the super calm Spaniard.
Petrov now coming across for sixth place. There is the checkered flag. Alonso going for it, and they've done it. They will celebrate.